Hey, Shalom Alakim, Yusuf Kama Kapash from Jim and giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruchach Wadash. Want to give double honors to the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful that's pushing his truth in all sincerity. Back again with another video. And, had this article here for a little while, and, I wanted to do a little quick something on it. Because, Esau is a mind manipulator, right? And there's a whole bunch of false narratives that he pushes out there to, you know, confuse the people or to make the people believe in a particular thing when it really isn't true or it's exaggerated. Okay, which affects people's mind states, affects their actions. Okay, basically causing them to do what Esau wants them to do. Okay, and all these different narratives that are out there are really designed to really cause problems and chaos, man. And this article here from News Punch, right? Focus on this Elon Musk situation with Twitter, right? And Elon's claiming that there's a bunch of bots on these social media sites, yeah, with Twitter here, right? Fake accounts essentially, right? Sitting there tweeting and moving public opinion, making people think and believe things, when it's all just being manipulated, it's all manufactured, right, to cause and stir up emotions and whatnot, right? But Elon makes the claims that 90% of the users are bots on there, right? Now, if that is true, and it's 90%, like, the majority of what people listen to or read is not even true. A real person doesn't even believe that, or isn't even supporting that, doesn't even believe in that, you know. But he so uses these tools and these instruments, to, like I said, to sway public opinion and to control the minds of the people on there, man. That's what he does, what the devil do, right? Because the devil means deceiver, right? So he's out there spreading all kinds of lies and falsehoods, right, for his own gain, right, to establish control over your mind, all right? And we have to be, aware of these things, man. And like I said, the majority of the people on the earth are not aware of these things, man. They think, when they see or read something, man, it's legit, that it come from this person, a movement, started with a legit person. No, it could have been a bot, you know, starting off a movement or these types of things. So even when brothers, they're checking articles and stuff like that, sometimes we got to double check the sources, man. You don't know who putting this information out there. So we have to kind of confirm it, and from other sources, But, I say people get hooked in this stuff and they just run, they run with it, becoming all opinionated and, they believe a particular type of situation or whatever. All right, so we have to be wary of this because we know Esau's out here on some bullshit. All right. I said, just a quick video. I didn't want to make this too long. All right, so I'm going to get this from 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, okay, his schemes, his games, the things that he's got that, out there, his technology, and this doesn't, just, I'm saying just in the social media sphere, that goes down to his TV, the radio, everything, man, even, down to, these pop stars and things like that. These are all just distractions, taking your mind away from things that are actually happening. Got you focused on some bullshit like it's important. Esau's trying to keep your eye off what's important. That's the main thing. He don't really want you to see. And then again, he does want some of you to see. It all plays a part in his ordo ab chaos, man. You know, he'll throw bits and pieces out there, you know, just to cause problem, you know, to cause these problems, man. Right? So some of the information might be true. Some of it might not be. You know, there's always some sort of deception in, you know, stories and stuff that, you know, you might read and whatever, you know. And you just gotta be, you know, you gotta be spiritual, man. You gotta be able to filter these things through the scriptures, you know, and just you know, it's like we will say that the scriptures is like the anchor point. Everything, you know, stems from that. Okay, if it ain't scriptural, if it doesn't, you know, uh, conform with the prophecies or whatever, then, you know, we don't have to pay it too much mind, you know. But you know, like the job of the watchman is to do is to watch all things. So, you know, we pay attention to these things, but like I said, we have to filter things in the scriptures, man. All right, so it says lest Satan should get an advantage of us, right? And that's what he's, you know, he has an advantage over most of the people on the planet, right? Because they're susceptible to his games, man, to his deceptions. Right, it says for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? You know, Esau runs mass psyops out there. What did it say here? It says yeah, it says 90% bots. Elon Musk reveals Twitter is a military grade psyop to brainwash the masses. All right, so that's what that's what he's claiming, right? You know, now he's implicated with Twitter, but you know, the point being, Esau does run mass psyops, man. Right, so if it was 90% bots, it wouldn't even be surprising, you know. Let's see, so Psalm 64 verse 6. It says, actually, let me start from verse 2, right? It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not, and encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right, and so everything Esau's doing is, you know, he's setting up traps to trap the people, you know, to set them up basically. Right, so they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Right, so like I said, Esau got all these bots and these algorithms, and you know they're posting and stuff, man. They know how to manipulate people, man. You know, Esau a master of psychology. You know, he searched out all different types of knowledge, man, and knows how to manipulate people. Right, and whatever it is, you know, you know, he want to manipulate you, he knows how to do it. All right, so the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. All right, they've gone heavy into it. Right, so they set up these types of things, these psyops, right? This is it's Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Right? Esau got a whole bunch of philosophies and doctrines out there, you know, affecting the minds of the people, having them, you know, do all these different types of things, support all these different types of causes, you know. This is but you know, through philosophy and vain deceit, right, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahweh Shai. Right? People are not concentrating or focusing on, you know, these scriptures and, you know, what it is that these people are meant to be for and against and whatever. Esau's got them, you know, under their spells, under their witchcraft, right? That's what all these deceits are. It's witchcraft. All this media and, you know, music and whatever, man. He's corrupting the minds of the people, all right? But they've been spoiled, right? Corruption has been spoiling, right? Through all these types of philosophies, all these doctrines, they've been made drunk, all right? Believing in madness. This is Isaiah 25 verse 7. So he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations, right? So all these nations are in darkness, man. They don't know the truth. They don't know what's really going on. Okay, they're being supremely manipulated, man. They don't even know how bad it is. You know, when this is all over, they're gonna realize how much of a fool they were that they believed in all these different types of things. You know. Psalms 58 verse 3 says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as he be born, speaking lies. Okay, this is the nature of Esau, right? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Esau is that wicked, and he is estranged from the womb, right? And all he does is deal with deceit, deal in deceit. That is one of his main weapons that he has, besides the sword, is his lies. Right? He's a cunning liar, cunning devil. All right. So all they do is push falsehoods. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 23. It says, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be no more heard at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Right? So like I mentioned about their witchcrafts, man, okay, it's something that they practice, right? And this is what's deceiving all these nations. Okay, his lies, his deception. Right, like I said, manipulating the minds of the people through all these different outlets that he's created. You know? So there's no dispute that this world is, you know, is in a dark state, a deceived state. So everybody believes that, this is some type of age where, it's truth and knowledge, man, because we got Google, right? Because you can type in anything you want and Google will come up with an answer for you, because knowledge is so accessible. You think you're in a time or era of truth and knowledge, man. Really, you're not. Okay, you're in an age of darkness, man. Right? More so than any other time before. Knowledge hasn't increased in the sense of the truth. Truth hasn't increased. Right? You type into Google now, you're gonna get like a billion searches, man. A billion search results. Most people just click on the first few things that they see, right? And they would automatically assume that whatever comes out of that first page is the truth, which is coming from somebody else with an altered mind state. you know, someone else else that's deceived. You know, they're deceivers. Being deceived, and then this is kind of like the information that we rely upon. For the most part, these people in the world. All right, so it's just a cycle of deception that in this time is regarded as truth, right? But this is all going to be destroyed, and Yahweh Shai is going to bring truth to the world. All right. Let's see, what was it? It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 9 says, and the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, right? So the world is in a deceived state. Okay, but people think, like I said, they have truth and knowledge. Okay, that is not the state of the world right now. Okay, you have a veil over you. Okay, you don't really see. You don't see the truth. Okay, you're being manipulated by things like this. The news, the news media, the music industry. You're being influenced by all these things, man. Believing in these different ways of life and these different ways of thinking. Okay, which is all leading you to destruction. Okay, it's all leading you to the MOTB. So look, see, in this world, right? You gotta get the blue ticks fact checked. You see that here? Fact checked. Someone or some bot, whoever, whatever, right? Some AI is confirming that this is 100% correct. And even then, it's not. You gotta question that, man. We all know we all had our run-ins with these fact checkers, man. But they're just fact checking off things that have been written previously. It doesn't mean they were true. Someone lied, and because it's been quoted, that that's not how things work. All right, but anyway. This is he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Okay, so eventually Esau and his minions, right? His rulers, his elites, his armies and stuff, right? They're gonna be taken out of power. All right, you'll be taken out of power, man. Okay, and this falsehood, these lies, this deception is gonna stop. All right, so I'm gonna end up with this, right? 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Verse 27, right? So for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched, right? Evil shall be put out, right? Esau's gonna be taken out of power, like I said, right? And so his factory of lies, man, is gonna get put to an end too, right? So deceit shall be quenched. All these lies, they're gonna be dispelled, right? People are gonna realize, man, that they're under a spell, man, right? So as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, the truth is doesn't really exist in this world, man. Aside from the elect that are out there, the men of the Lord that are teaching the truth, man. But as a whole, this world is not under the vibration of truth, right? It really is mostly deception. All right. So which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. Right. So the truth that we've been speaking about through these scriptures, right, is what's going to be declared, man. Right. And people are going to start learning the right ways of things, the truth of things, and get proper understanding, gain proper knowledge. Right. Esau's games and these schemes, they're all going to come to an end. Right. And these people are going to feel like fools, like the Most High calls them people fools, man. Because you don't know. But you're so proud at the same time. Okay, that's why you're going to get humbled as well. But that's all, man. That's all I want to say for now, right? So, Lord, when this is edifying, and Lord, we'll catch you in the next video, man. So, till next time, shalom.